Are you falling behind? You have these ambitious goals that you desperately want to achieve, this life that you want to live, that would make you feel so happy and fulfilled, but you're not anywhere close to getting there. You may want to build a muscular body that makes you more attractive. You want to start a business so you can quit that job you hate. You want to start posting content about a topic that you're so interested in so you can teach people about it. But you just can't take action. You keep on saying that you're going to start working on this goal that you desperately want to achieve. But every day it's pushed further and further and further into the future. You've got these goals and this dream life in your head that you want, that you know will make you feel so happy and make you feel so excited to be alive. But every time you try to work on it, you hesitate. There's still more to research before you start. And then think of the risks involved in case something goes wrong. In case after you started, some problem happens. It's so much safer to just not even try to attempt it, not even to try get it. So you don't even try to achieve your goals. You scroll, you binge watch, you procrastinate, you waste time. You keep on telling yourself that you can still achieve that goal, but you just need to wait until Monday to start, or you need to wait until after your exams are finished before you can even try. But the only thing that you're doing is wasting time and reducing the chance that you'll actually be successful and disciplined at achieving this goal. At the end of the year, you'll still be researching the perfect training splits for the gym, figuring out which business model to follow, or still waiting to start posting content. If you don't start trying to achieve your goals today, you will never ever achieve them. And in 20 years, you'll be so regretful and depressed that you didn't even try. In my first year of university, I set the goal that I wanted to start an online business and become financially free by earning $10,000 per month. This goal was really important to me because I knew that achieving it would allow me to be free. I wouldn't have to work a job I didn't want. I'd be able to retire my parents and live the life I wanted. Even though I was in university, I never wanted a 9-to-5 desk job where I worked for a boss who treated me like garbage. Instead, I always wanted to be an entrepreneur who was able to travel around and work on my business regardless of where I was at the time that I wanted to work at. I was so desperate to achieve that goal. But first, I needed to research about the best way to do it, the best strategies, the most optimal way to do it. And then life came up. I had essays to write, exams to study for, I would go on nights out, and I'd focus on girls in the gym. And in the end, I never even started the business because I procrastinated and didn't do the work. As a result, I felt like a failure every single time I looked at that list of goals or reminded myself about it. I never wanted to feel like that again. As a result, I created a step-by-step system that not only forced me to start working my goals without overthinking, but also allowed me to become 10 times more productive in so much less time. If you're watching this, I know you're like me. You want to work, you want to change, you want to become more productive. But you just keep procrastinating. You keep overthinking and worrying about what ifs and what will happen 10 years down the line. And that causes you to keep on scrolling and wasting time even though you don't want to. This video will solve all of that because it's the exact system that I used to stop procrastinating and become more productive than ever before. The truth is that once you start following these strategies, achieving your goals will take so much less time than you think they will. The goals that you think will take a year of work to get, you can achieve them in only 1 month of focused, disciplined work. So let's get into how to 10x your productivity today. The first thing I want you to do is to get a piece of paper and draw a line down the middle of the paper. On one side, you're going to write your goals, your motivating goals. And on the other side, you're going to write down the system that will get you to your goals and keep you accountable. For example, you could write down that your goals are to build an aesthetic physique and reach 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's the goals that would improve your life so much and make you happy. And then on the other side of the paper, Your system to achieve those goals is to train hard at the gym 6 days a week, to be in a caloric surplus of 500 calories, and to post 4 high quality YouTube videos per week that's packed full of value that forces people to subscribe. Your goals are the direction that you want to go in. They're supposed to excite you and motivate you to work hard, even when you don't want to. Your systems are the daily and weekly tasks that you must do in order to actually achieve those goals and make them a success. Now, once you set your goals and the system, you know exactly what you want and exactly how to get it. Now, all you have to do is just be disciplined and follow that system consistently every single day, whilst using your ambitious goals as motivation to never give up and to keep going even when you don't want to. Now, let me tell you the truth. You're not lazy. The reason why you can't work hard and be consistent in trying to achieve your goals is because you're addicted to comfort. Your own brain is working against you. It's so used to being overstimulated by video games, constant scrolling, and all the stimulating content you constantly consume. It can't focus for even 5 minutes without feeling the overwhelming urge to go on social media or watch YouTube. If every time you try to work or study, you end up on your phone or watching a YouTube video or end up distracted, your brain has been so screwed that it will be almost impossible for you to achieve your goals. Most people only do shallow work. This is where they allow themselves to be distracted whilst they're working. When you do shallow work, it takes so much more time for you to complete a task. Because your brain can never focus totally on the task. Your brain always goes from focusing on the work to ping, there's a notification. You have to check the notification on your phone. Now you have to write back a message for it. You have to think about what to say. And then finally, after you've done that, it could be only like 30 seconds, you're back to your work. But your brain is still going to be thinking about the notification you got, about the implications of it, how you responded to it. Should you have responded to it in a different way? And now you need to focus on your work, but your brain is still half thinking about the notification you just got. Your brain is distracted, it's split attention. And by the time your focus is finally totally back on your work, your brain is finally focused back 100% on your work, there's another ping and another notification. Now you need to check that. So constantly you're going from work notification, work scrolling. You can never actually stay focused. If you want to do more work in 1 hour than you normally do in 6 hours, you need to implement deep work into your life. You do this through 60 to 90 minute deep work blocks where you have no distractions and you focus only on your work. You put your phone in another room or far away from you where you can't have access to it. You don't go on Instagram, you don't go on social media, you don't start pacing around your room daydreaming. No, you're 100% focused on your work. When you do deep work, you can accomplish so much more work in so much less time. Now, if you want your day to be 10 times more productive, you need to have a productive morning. Imagine tomorrow you either wake up early, jump out of bed immediately, meditate for 10 minutes, do some exercise, have a cold shower, and then you start working on the most important task that you need to do that day immediately. Or if you sleep in and then as soon as you wake up you grab your phone and you scroll for like an hour before you can even be bothered to get out of bed, and even then you feel lazy, you feel tired, you want to go back to sleep, but you kind of think you should start the day but you don't really know what to do. Which one of those are you more likely to have a productive day with? Of course you're going to be more productive when you have a productive morning that gives you the positive momentum to work hard throughout the day. This is why it's so important for you to have a productive morning routine that sets your entire day up. When you start your day being productive, you're so much more likely to work hard in the afternoon, to train hard in the gym, to feel happier. Versus if you start the day off by passively consuming garbage content that destroys your dopamine system and makes you feel so much more lazy. If you start the day like that, you're going to be lazy and hooked on consuming garbage content the whole day. It'll be so much more difficult to be productive and to actually focus on the task. One tactic that really helped me become a lot more productive is called eat the frog. It's an analogy where I'm going to force you to eat a frog. However, you can choose to either eat your favorite delicious meals either before or after it. So you need to decide whether you want to eat the frog before or after you can eat pizza, burgers, steaks, rice, pasta, whatever you want to eat. So the choice is you either eat those favorite delicious meals, the food that you want to eat right now, but then in the back of your mind you're always like, oh fuck, I gotta eat a frog after this. It's gonna be so disgusting. I don't want to do that. And it ruins that delicious meal that you're having. Or you can eat the frog before. You get to eat that delicious food afterwards with no worry because you've already got the disgusting part out of the way. Now you can just focus on enjoying your meal. Obviously, you're going to want to eat the frog, the most disgusting thing, first, and then you can enjoy the delicious food afterwards. To apply this into your life, you have a task that you need to do that day. It's your most important task that you need to do. If you're a YouTuber, this could be filming a video. If you're a student, this could be writing an essay or studying for the exam by doing practice questions from past paper exams. It's the important task that you must do that you don't want to do. Usually, you'll do all the fun stuff first. You'll do all the stuff that doesn't require much like brain power, much cognitive power, much energy to do. You'll go to the gym first thing and you'll push off the thing that you don't want to do until later. You'll push that important thing until the end of the day, and then by then you won't really feel like it. So you just go, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow, it doesn't matter. This is your frog. By eating the frog, you do the most important energy consuming task first. And once you've finished it, you can now do all the fun things that you want to do, the things that don't require as much effort. Eating the frog is one of the most effective ways that you can become more productive and actually start achieving your goals because it forces you to do the hard, difficult thing that you don't want to do, that requires most discipline, that requires most willpower, first thing. And the final productivity tactic that you must do is just starting. Just start working towards achieving your goals today. Even if you don't feel prepared or you don't really know what to do 100% or you don't know if you'll be successful, just start making some progress towards achieving your goals. The reason why you're procrastinating is that you're worried about the problems that you may face. You doubt if you'll be successful. You feel that anxiety and that worry from the potential problems that you may come up if it is successful. But the truth is that doubt is only removed by action. If you're not working and haven't even made any progress, you will doubt if you can make it, of course. I promise you that if you just start today, even if you don't do a lot, even if you don't make a lot of progress, you will feel so much better about it. You'll feel so much more confident that you can be productive and reach those goals that will fix your life and make you happy. You don't need more research. You don't need the perfect plan. What you need is action and momentum. Whatever your goals are that you wrote down, make progress. Make some progress towards it by the end of the day. If you want to become a YouTuber and get 10,000 subscribers, post your first video today. Just get your phone, have an idea, and record a video about it and post it. It doesn't need to be perfect because your video will get like 5 views. But the important thing is that you started. You now have momentum. Now it's so much easier for you to post another video that you put more effort into because you've already done it. You've already beaten that a challenge. Literally, as soon as you take action, and it doesn't matter how big that action is, you're in the top 10% of people with that goal. Because 90% of the people with that goal will never take any action towards it and will keep procrastinating until it's too late and they're full of regrets for not starting early. But not you. You're not going to feel that regret because you're going to start gaining momentum to work hard and live your dream life today. Now, if you're done watching videos and ready to actually change your life, apply for my one-to-one self-improvement coaching. This is for men who are serious about building discipline, getting in shape, and leveling up every part of their life. I will help you become more disciplined and more productive so that you can actually start achieving those goals and become the man that you know you can become and live the life that you want to live. Click the first link in the description to book your free strategy call to see how I can best help you. Now, I thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video and you got value from it. And I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Whew, fuck me.